There's always some hiccup, isn't there? Oh, there's always something. But hey, we're here and it's Friday. Happy Friday, Craig.
Happy Friday, Nikki and Kurt.
How you doing?
I'm doing just great.
Good. Great is wonderful.
It's Friday.
How are those eggs in your incubator doing?
They are doing great and not going a little bit bad at all.
Good.
So we started with 11. We still have 11.
No foot powder, antifungal powder needed yet?
Nope.
Thank goodness. We like to hear that. We have some eggs in our incubator finally. Oh, we have.
Multiple times.
It actually worked. Saved them. It was right towards the end. They started to get a little moldy and
yeah, it's a little bit more than that mold gold, Billy has. It's the whole thing was starting to
medicated powder.
Yep.
Yeah. First you go like this, then you sprinkle it on the eggs. No, I don't recommend that.
Let's say hi to people in chat.
Let's do it.
Jamie.
Hi, Jamie.
Got Keys. What's it going? Got Mission Morphs. Good to see you. Working on the War Department's SUV. We decided the War Department is the name of a band you're in. It's John and the War Department. What's up, Jamie? How you doing? Adrian, good to see you, buddy. Warrior Garden Exotics, good evening to you. Oh, man, we got a lot.
It is a booming Friday.
It's a happy Friday.
We got Tommy. How's it going there, buddy? We got Josh. We got Jay. What's up, my man?
From Peru. He's on his trip. Can't wait to see the photos.
Is he in Peru right now?
Yeah.
Oh, right on.
Got to go back and check his Instagram for the long plane flight. They made it. Woo.
Awesome. We're going to be seeing that guy wrestle big crocodile soon enough.
Someday.
We got Santos, Exotic A1 Pets. Peace and blessings to you as well. Yay, we got Nace.
We got Lace. Hi, Lace.
Let's see.
We got Will.
What's up, Will? Jamie. I already said Jamie. Am I caught up?
I think so.
I think you're caught up.
I'm caught up.
Lace is right. It's Friday. Yay, it's Friday. Happy Mother's Day weekend to all the moms out there.
Yeah.
Hope you have a wonderful weekend.
But what we're really celebrating this weekend is Nikki's birthday.
Yes.
It's my birthday. It's true.
It's your birthday tomorrow.
It's the birthday weekend.
It is my birthday weekend.
Happy birthdays in the chat.
Thanks.
Let's get it going.
You guys are awesome. Now enough about me. Let's get on to these clips.
What do you think of me?
I love you. Oh, so our clips this week come from all sorts of different sources, and most of which, or some of which, we have never, ever presented before. So let's see how good I am at clicking the buttons this time.
You can do it. You can do it.
Hard things. Okay, so this first clip comes to us from Tara Green, which is also a really cool name, if your name was that. I like it. It's about these really amazing little mantids this person bought in a 4-pack of camouflage mantids. So there's orchid mantids. I don't even remember what the other ones were, but I can't believe what these little things, first of all, how cute they are. Second of all, the size of food they can eat is unreal.
They're ferocious.
Are you ready?
Go.
Let's go.
Bigger, and I'm 100% confident he's going to eat the next food source. Let's go and put him in the enclosure. There you go, boy.
Now for this guy, I'll be feeding him some dubia roaches. They're fast and hard to catch, but they're very nutritious. The mantis ended up walking onto this plastic lid that I'd put in the enclosure, so I ended up just putting the roaches on that. And literally instantly, the mantis noticed them and turned on his predator mode. Right away, he struck at them and missed. But he wasn't going to let that stop him, because then he struck again, and this time he got a perfect hold of the roach. Using the their sharp claws, they basically hold the prey in place and lock them so they can't get out no matter what. Then with its alien mouth, it sucks the juices out of the roach while it's still alive.
While it's still alive.
Yeah, it's extremely brutal, and the whole time the roach was just squirming its little antennas around, but there was nothing it could do.
There we go. That's what.
Okay.
I'm going to pummel you with my antenna.
What do you think about that? I can't believe it. They're so cute and vicious at the same time. Woo.
That is crazy. That is crazy. And do they not get bigger, or are they babies?
Oh,
or
those are babies. Yep, they get bigger.
Okay.
I don't know how big they get. We've had different sized ones. We were never good at keeping them.
No,
though.
I think their lifespan is under a year, so it's a pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah.
But they are cool looking.
Unless you're a male, right? Then
your
your
lifespan less than that.
Less,
than that.
Then you're delicious.
Yeah,
then you get held and you're, devoured.
What's up, Elias?
Hi, Elias.
Good to see you.
All right. Our next clip comes to us from Juggernaut Reptiles and a blood python clutch. Here we go. Got it.
You already know, keep watching. We're going to show these babies out eggs. All right, so our first clutch is hatching. You see a few have already pipped. So let's start with this one.
Elijah is the man.
It's got the really good.
So I think we just have a matrix there.
Yeah. This guy's my favorite blood python breeder in the whole industry. He's just amazing.
Let's see what we got here.
Let's see why. These things are beautiful. We'll fast forward in a second.
Looks like another matrix.
I could watch egg cuttings all day long.
I know.
I like the scissors and everything. They've got the upturned points.
We should invest in
here.
some.
I think we have some.
All right, so I can see
He does the semicircle flap
that
method.
looks like a phantom,
It does.
which would be a Druid Golden Eye.
That.
Mm.
I want to get some of those hatch boxes, but he keeps going.
He had some druid in at Tinley. That was really interesting. First time I'd ever seen that morph.
So let me look at these. We
Ivory Golden
won't watch the
Eye
whole thing.
Batik. But I believe this combo is called a Fallout. So it's Ivory Golden Batik.
That is gorgeous.
And like
Batik
I said,
just
it
brings all
looks
that pattern.
completely different than this one.
Oh, yeah.
It's a monsoon.
There we have, I believe,
That's a
possibly the
Batik.
first produced Druid Batik.
That's amazing.
It's
Now, I have-
head for monsoon.
For us. Those things are amazing.
That's
You have
that
some
head
blood
influence.
pythons, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that is
great
crazy.
stuff.
So, do they vary a whole bunch from the ball pythons?
There's a lot fewer genes. They're easier to keep in some ways because they eat so easily and they eat anything, and they need larger enclosures because they get really big.
Yeah,
Large het monsoon.
I mean,
Yeah.
patterns are crazy and beautiful, and I think bloods have red as well. Correct?
Oh yes,
Red blood python.
most just a normal blood python is going to have lots of maroons and browns and reds in them. But if it's a martyr line, they're extra red.
How do their eggs compare to ball python eggs, like texture wise, or like?
Very similar. Mine, this was the first clutch I've had with a short tail, and
Mhm.
it was a first time mom, and they were harder to candle because the shells were thicker, harder to see things like the veins and stuff. But these were actually a little smaller than a normal ball python egg, you know. Okay. So, but they're basically the same.
Yeah, they just have a little bit more of that good dinosaur gene in them, so they're a little bit thicker.
And depending on who you talk to, you can incubate them at lower temperatures than you can ball pythons.
That's nice.
When you go cooler, it just makes their incubation period longer.
Okay, that's good to know. Our next clip comes to us from Chameleon Academy. I really enjoy watching. We don't have a chameleon, but I enjoy watching his content. It's several lives a week, different days of the week, but I'll let you watch it.
Okay, where I'm spiraling into a tangent here, but I want to say, guys, let's not waste our time beating on people. If you've got people who are group raising, don't worry about telling people what they're doing wrong. What we need to do is, if you are buying a chameleon, buy it from somebody who is individually raising and tell them why they're doing that. Let's have change be positive. There's two ways to do change. You can stand up and start preaching and start bashing the people who are not doing it, or you can stand up and be an inspiration and saying, anybody who's starting now, let's go forward and do this. When you demonstrate the benefit of something, people will follow when they see that benefit. And if you
I liked that clip. I was watching his live this weekend and heard that. And I was like, that's going on the clip show for this week.
Yeah, that's great advice.
It's a terrible face. I'll turn that off. You won't like that. Stop that.
To the entirety of your life, not just your hobby or chameleons or ball pythons or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
A little bit of niceness goes a long way. And people will remember that instead of the negative comments that you give them, giving them some positive goes a long way. All right, here's John's answer to our question. Affectionate name for the wife.
I called it.
I must have missed the comment.
That's the war wagon.
Oh, the war. Oh.
Yeah, we used to have a
a
big old motor home. That's a 70, I think it was a 72 Superior, basically a bus on wheels, and it had a 1/4 inch thick metal skin. And that's what the Canadians would call us when they saw us. Oh, look, they're here in the war wagon.
Look who else is here.
Survived.
Brian's here.
Pretty much anything.
Probably not in a war wagon.
What's up? Brian's here. James is here.
Oh, sorry, you're clicking. Click away.
I don't care.
We're all
Go
clicking.
for it.
We're
I
all
only have to
clicking.
lean this way to do anything, so this is even better if you could do it. We got great people in the chat tonight. Hopefully they're all gearing up for a wonderful weekend.
100% USDA certified great people.
And you would know a lot about that right now. All the steak that you're eating.
Yeah.
All right, we have another clip. This one is best way to incubate ball python eggs. So this will be just a short little clip, but this was a really good video to go back and watch if someone is starting out getting an egg box ready. Or you can message people. That works too to figure out what you're doing. That's what we did. Frantic messages to Salish Serpents to help us 2 or 3 years ago when we were getting ready. But this is a video that helps you so you don't have to panic like we did.
Now, this is all preference, but this is just kind of what I do. I add warm water since it's going into my incubator and it needs to warm up anyway, especially if you're going to be putting a clutch on it immediately. I would recommend putting in warm water. It's maybe just the preference, but over the last 10 plus years of doing it, it's just the way I do it. And I haven't changed it because it doesn't seem to have any issues. I never have rotting eggs unless the egg is not fertile.
So that is something I didn't think about until we were putting egg boxes in our incubator. this year and just getting them set up kind of ahead of time to be ready
Yeah.
is how much the temperature drops when you put in an egg box.
Yeah.
Like when you put in multiples at the same time. That never occurred to me. So warm water. There you go.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
Yeah, we cheated this year. We prepped a bunch of egg boxes and got them all set up.
Did you have them in the incubator too?
Yeah,
Yep.
They're all in the incubator.
Awesome.
They're in there just ready to go, waiting
Love
for
it.
clutches of eggs to go in there, which will happen soon. Hopefully. James says, Nikki and Kurt, will I be seeing you guys in Puyallup? Yes, we'll go to Puyallup with something at least. Of something to vend with. Can you hear a little voice whispering away?
Hey, Thorin, we're doing a show.
I know it doesn't matter when you're 5. And it's Friday. It's Mother's Day weekend. Thank
Yes.
your wives.
Exactly.
Don't touch that, please. All right. The next one is a clip. What is this from YouTube? So this is a little tricky because it starts playing. So if we might have to rewind it. There's also a hand just jutting up from below. Okay, here we go.
It's not mine.
This is entertainment. Here, you take this with you. Just have that for now. Okay, hold on.
He
We're
wants
doing
to
it
see the
live,
clip.
people.
He does want to see the
Who
clip.
wouldn't want to see the clip? Yes.
He's interested in the clips as well.
Okay, here we go. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. I'm just trying to click buttons and it's not working. Here we go.
Hi,
Click the button.
Thorin.
I don't know why it's doing it down here.
You'll just have to go down to the next one.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening.
It's the same clip.
What's up, Robinson?
Oh, here it is. It's right here, but I don't know how to make it stop. It just goes. Oh, here we go. I got it. I got it to work.
Okay, do the thing.
Well, yeah, I was clicking. I mislabeled the clips. Okay, here we go. This one's from the Whiskey Bomb Network.
When they talk about, how do I come up with a breeding plan? Open the possibilities, but don't limit it to only your concept because it's bigger than this. The ball python game is bigger than this. When you go to Morph Market and you look at how many combos are out there and how many new genes are being discovered, and by the time it gets proved out, we're talking about 5, 10, 12, 15, 20 years more, and it's still repeating itself. So there's a lot to do. So if you're not basically, thinking out, connecting, reaching out, and getting all that information, something that I learned, this ball python thing is not written in stone. A lot of people, when they talk about.
There we go.
Yeah. Yeah. There's this middle ground between, doing what everyone else is doing, being so original that you don't listen to anybody. There's a middle ground between those two things.
There is. There is. Look, we've got, Kurt already said this, but we've got
Mark.
Got it. We've got.
Or that's Mark.
This is Mark. Yep. Hey, Mark. And look at. Hey, Thorin. Say hi.
Hi.
All right. And then we have 2 celebrations. So Rattlecam is one that we have featured previously. I'll show Rattlecam's page just here so you can get an idea. Yay. But they do all sorts of amazing things. So this is Rattlecam right here. And they have 3 different cameras that they feature, or 2 different cameras, and they were getting funding for a 3rd camera. So their cameras are in Colorado right now and California. So Colorado focuses on the prairie rattlesnakes. California focuses on the western rattlesnakes. And then they were hoping to get one in Pennsylvania, but they needed $15,000 by tomorrow. And on Monday, I think they only had 11,000 or something. So they were feeling less optimistic. They were hopeful, but they thought that it might not happen by Saturday. And they went up and over their goal. So they're actually, I think, sitting at just over 16 grand right now for their $16,667. So their project got funded.
That's great. And that means the timber rattlesnakes that they're going to photograph have agreed to stay on the job.
Yes, they have. They're going to stay on the job. But they also do some amazing things. They work with 3rd through 5th grade classrooms to do a week-long observation of the cameras. And then they just have all sorts of different programs for the students that go to Cal Poly and probably other places as well. It's just go look into the cameras. It's a lot of fun to watch.
What's up, Chris? Good to see you, buddy.
And then our final celebration. So much whispering happening. Multitasking. Our final celebration, I'll share next here, is for somebody we know very well. And that's Elias. And Elias just got his master's finished up.
All right.
Congratulations, master's in teaching and education. So congratulations. It's a big accomplishment.
That is a big deal.
That is a big deal. I liked his write-up there. Went from an average C student with dyslexia from elementary to bachelor's degree to now honors and awarded outstanding education graduate with a master's degree. That's fantastic.
Congratulations.
Seriously.
That is
big accomplishment, especially this time of year when school's just wrapping up.
Yep.
Summer's on the way. What a great time to have that all completed and wrapped up. So congratulations to Rattlecam and congratulations to Elias. Lots of big things happening.
That's awesome. And to Nikki for her birthday, which is tomorrow.
You got to let me live that down. Thank you so very much. You get Sophia back here shortly.
Yep.
She's been on her trip.
She's been on a trip doing author things with author people, and she'll be back tomorrow, I think.
Yay.
Hopefully.
Then you guys get to celebrate Mother's Day.
Yep.
Very nice.
Yep. Hopefully we'll have some kids over. Be great.
That will be fantastic. We're going to start celebrating my birthday tonight by getting froyo before dinner.
Before dinner. The proper order of things.
Right? Especially on your birthday weekend. We're going to get froyo and then we're going to figure out something to eat for dinner. And I can't wait because I don't care. I'm just going to have a giant thing of froyo.
Awesome.
It'll be fantastic. Tonight, there's Hair Down Friday. Can't miss Hair Down Friday.
And at 7:30, if you're into geckos, we got Wally from Supreme Gecko is doing a big Palm Street tonight.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Oh, and his Palm Streets are supposed to be super productive too. Super fun.
He is the OG.
Another person who has started doing Palm Street lives is Daenerys, Mother of Spiders. They were just doing Instagram lives and doing their auctions, but now they have Palm Street on Saturdays typically.
Cool.
And Keys was one of the guests last week. It's just, they have a lot of fun on there.
And you've been a guest too in the past, haven't you?
A couple weeks ago.
Yep.
Forgot who I was. It was like being brand new all over again. It was great. Brought back the fear all over again. No, it was fantastic. I had a lot of fun being a guest. I'm thankful to them. There's just so many things you can watch on Palm Street. You can watch on YouTube. Got a lot to do.
Yep.
Ski Bomb weekend. And then if you come back here on Sunday, we're kicking off our 15 Minutes of Lame edition of Show Me Your Rack with Charlie, Greg, and Renee.
That's going to be great. He's got killer stuff.
It's going to be so much fun. Teaming up with good old Chris, the Fat Man Nation.
Love it.
Channel.
Cool collab.
Wait, it is. I am really excited and looking forward to that. So lots of good things to come. Wonderful weekend. Got birthdays, Mother's Day. In the meantime, just celebrate you. You too, Craig. You and the figurative you.
Y'all. Or from down here, we have that covered. Y'all.
I know. I got it.
All y'all.
We don't say that up here. We just say you.
Y'all is the singular. All y'all is the plural.
So celebrate y'all. Because y'all are amazing. It doesn't work for me, Craig. Celebrate you because you're all amazing. We think you're wonderful.
Amazing.
Do amazing things. Share your knowledge with people. In the words of Keys, tell someone how much you love them because you should. Craig, I appreciate you.
Appreciate you. Have an awesome weekend.
You too. Happy Mother's Day, everybody. And congrats to Elias and Rattlecam. We'll see you all on Sunday and, well, just a little bit here on Hair Down. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.